Says, hey everyone, here with another Lego Sonic the Hedgehog review, and this one's on Super Shao versus Biolizard. Well, another for 2025, of course. So on the front of the box here, we have the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog logo, and same board as we've had with all the sets, and picture of the whole set in action in like chemical plant, of course. And then recommended ages is 9 and up. Set number 77003 has 419 pieces. Side box art still going on, of course. And on the back of the box, do have a couple other few other different pictures of the set, and also a couple of the features going on of it, and also the logos again, lego.com/Sonic, and there. And so now onto the manual with kind of odd rendering that we've been seeing going on for quite some time, and also the mention of the transition from plastic bags to paper bags, and then ad for the Builder app. And on the back, how to win on the online survey. All the pieces that come with the set, of course. And again, and then ad for Rebuild the World. And then advertisement of some other sets, like last year's summer sets, and also this current wave of sets, which I have reviewed all of, so definitely check out the cards when they pop up for that. And then the last building steps of it. And so now, on to the two minifigs. Well, the only two minifigs included with this. First of which do you have Super Sonic, which all of which the same that came in the Shadow Drills or Shadow Drillster set last year, so not much to say there. And also the only exclusive fig here is Super Shadow, of course, where he's in the spring yellow kind of color, which we have often seen in like Friends sets, but however, great to see that outside of a Friends set, and also Bosk in Star Wars kind of did. But aside from that, it's still nice to get right here. And just like Super Sonic here, that the printing on the torso bit, kind of hard to see for that. And, well, although I think both of which should have been printed in a brighter color for that. Well, maybe that wasn't a little much. But and also, like regular Shadow, does have some side arm printing for that, and also same kind of leg printing as as traditional Shadow, but obviously in this brightish yellow color, which nice to see for that. But then the headpiece also same as traditional Shadow for that, but it's all the same red printings around it and everything. Nice to see that. And then the back torso printing, same thing on both of them, of course. And also to point out, if there does get to be a silver minifig, I think this would probably most likely be the back printing for that. But yeah. And that is about it with the two minifigs of this set. But also included is the Speed Sphere in translucent yellow and the Speed Sphere launcher set, which also came in the Sonic's Campfire Showdown set, so not going to repeat much of that, but also nice to see this in yellow again, like we had with the Drillster set last year, but yeah. And now onto the Biolizard itself. As you can see, whereas this appearance of which, from first glance, looks just about like he does in the Sonic Adventure 2 game for that, but obviously a lot brighter color of orange rather than the burnt orange that is in the game. But of course, obviously to make it kind of pop a bit. Yeah. But then as for the shaping of it, starting out with the head part, like the shaping done quite good for how it is, like, and also luckily not at all any stickers in this set. Nice to see there. And whereas for the prints here, done really good for how they are. Like the tube eyes, that the colors done really goodly. And also to mention, hang on. And also does have the lower part of which does have a little mouth assembly, which opens quite well for that. Like kind of like we see with most brick-built animals from like Creator and such. And then the lower part, which connects the tube parts, which I'll mention a bit. And then and it's all on a single ball socket joint. Well, larger size kind of one, and does move freely. And also do have these two pieces, which have, or I mean, newer style tube pieces, which are kind of like some previous tube pieces that we first saw in Bionicle in 2007, but also in various other sets over the years, which had this little texture around the tip parts, but these which just don't for that. But let me know about some more about these tube pieces. If were they ever used in most other sets or whatever, or are they new for 2025 or whatever? And then so now for the neck assembly is just like all like the back legs in this set, which also kind of pivots back and forth for that. So very little bit of neck posability there. To the front part of which for the body part of which, as you can see, does have like these little assemblies made with various technic bits and what you'd probably know in Bionicle as the Borak eye tooth pieces, but used as like ribs or maybe like grilling or something. For that, and then also this little unique build on top, which is part of the main feature, which I'll show later, and also good symmetry on both the front and back parts with the curved slopes around. But also this top build has two little stud shooters for that, which launch off the trans pink studs for that. And most likely representing the pinkish ooze that goes on in chemical plant level. And then the back tail part, which is comprised of 3 joints with 1 finger joint and 2 pixel joints that do pose quite well for that. And also does have this nice little assembly with some lime green slopes there. And also has this but also this one bit tail part which has a little bit, which is dual molded of orange and burnt orange. Nice to see it in those 2 colors, and also great to see used for mocking for that. But although I think maybe there could have been some burnt orange on most other pieces, well, just on these pieces, or maybe most of the set could have had it, make it more game accurate, but that's just me. But then as for the front legs here, made with the large macaroni kind of Technic macaroni pieces, and going down to these little assemblies made of a few plates and a couple slopes and a tooth piece to be an additional spike outside, and also a mixel ball joint and comprised of a few rounded plates, and also a couple minifig stands from the CMF series that there's with cheek slopes around it to give it a toe effect, of course, and obviously, and also like that. And then as for the back legs, which also like the games, which kind of just cone and stumpy for that, just same kind of macaroni piece that was also used for the neck for that, and also 2 different cone pieces acting as the lower parts to it. And now for the articulation is That for the head of which can go all the way around since it's on a ball joint. Neck can swivel back and forth, and then the front legs come up and down, and the feet are on little ball joints. Oh, whoops. And then the back legs, same kind of swivel joints, and then 3 different ball joints on the tail. So posability, a little A-OK, but still quite good for how it is. And then also those black pieces from earlier is if you get out Supersonic and the Speed Sphere and the Speed Sphere launcher for that, well, if you just knock him into it, like so. Let me retrieve it. And let's try again. Yay, got it. So, kind of fun feature that is. So, just by hitting on that, or as you saw it hit on the thing itself, does have this little yellow jumper down in there, and they which act as little levers to it. And then also have these few grill pieces and corner tiles around it, and also, and whereas there's just one stud holding right onto it, kind of similar to what we've had with a couple of Star Wars sets with the detachable roof part to that. But and of course, it was just for accessing an interior. But in this case, it's just for a feature for that. So well done thinking. And the top assembly part is that upside down does have these couple other bits to it, and also a clear diamond piece, obviously acting as another Chaos Emerald. Which good to see that used here. And of course, perfect symmetry for this set. And also dimension. Let me get everything here. And so now onto the final verdict. Is overall, I think that I say this is a quite good set for how it is. Like, do get a lot of good orange, and also great to see something out of one of the little later games, Sonic Adventure 2. And also nice to have something from the chemical plant level of some of the games, but and also whereas Supersonic, which kind of weak for that, but also but also great to have Super Shadow here as well, and of course probably, and of course well fitting to both that game and also for the uh, third movie for that. So obviously nice to have 2 references at one. So it's the old 2 birds 1 stone scenario, of course. And but also, whereas the is for the Speed Sphere launcher, which one of the only little repetitive build to it, but although without it would have brought it down to like $45 to $50, which but of course gotta have something added in for the playability to it. But for that, but also for although it would have been nice if Silver could have been included, well, or at least Dr. Eggman, but maybe that would have been a little much. Even though, like the 2 minifigs for the $50 of which that's kind of weak for how it is, but however, still kind of fair for that. Unlike with most other licensed sets, so, are kind of like that. Usually with like Animal Crossings, that kind of did, but well, since this was kind of on level with that, but yeah. But also this set also does work as a good parts pack with a whole bunch of orange, which we barely seen much going on, unless it was like jack-o'-lantern sets and such. So if you want to use a whole bunch of orange for a mock, this is a good option for you. And also nice to get the 2 pieces in lime green. And also great for mocking, but yeah. And Snout, if you are looking to have a super shadow for your collection, for your Legos Sonic set collection, then definitely pick this up. And if you enjoy Sonic Adventure 2 and are looking for something to go alongside with it, then definitely pick it up. And if you are looking to get this set for your Sonic set collection and also enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog 3, then also definitely, or the movie which, then definitely pick it up. And that's about it with this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.